All right, let's go. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Let's go to start for one more immersion in Talk and Talk. So I'm Bruno. I'm here as a host to guide this conversation in Talk and Talk. I will explain a little how Talk and Talk works. Talk Talk is a conversation platform where it's possible to practice English, Spanish, French, and Italian. It's okay to make mistake here. Don't worry about giving your opinion. All right, I'm not a teacher. Like I said, I'm here as a host to guide the conversation. And don't be shy here. Don't correct the colleague. Respect each other times. Please enjoy your time a lot. So I put the question for you, and you started with your presentation. Please, Leandro, can you start? Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, thank you, Bruno. Good morning. I'm Leandro, 36. I'm living in Santo André, São Paulo, and I'm a student of technology. I like take trips. I live with my parents now, and my hobbies is reading books and watching series. And that's it. Thank you.
Nice, thank you, Leandro. And you, Tatiana, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Tatiana. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Porto Alegre, but now I am living in Barcelona for 1 year. I am web developer. Yes, and I like CrossFit. I like it, yes. Nice to meet you.
So nice, welcome aboard. So I'm Bruno, I live in Brasilia. I'm married, I have 2 sons. I work in public service. And in my free time, I love to dance, work out, ride a bicycle. And nowadays, I don't have a specific team. I'm not leader, but I understand that the leader it's not to be a formal authority, the formal authority. It's only when you I understand that can you guide the person? Can you what else? Yeah, maybe you can guide the person to achieve a specific goals in the company, for example, in my opinion, that's it. And you, Leandro, what is leadership for you? And have you ever been a team leader?
Yeah, I agree with you. For me, being a team leader is a personal that inspiring, motivating your team. Being a leader is motivating a team to achieve goals, give your best. It's like a support, yeah, a backstage for for your team achieve the goals. With professional, with give advices. You like some that is not being a dictator. Is more give tools for your colleagues, doing your best, the best potential of you. What the tasks, I believe. Yes, I have been a team leader in many projects. Yeah, more connected with construction buildings. I was a team leader many times.
And
That's
did
it.
you like this time when you to be a leader?
Yeah, I try to avoid many times, but the manager choose me to doing this. And I have a position to manager many teams in many places at the same time. Yeah, was not easy, but I did it. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenge, no? I
It's
understand
a
what it
challenge.
is.
It's a challenge. Not easy because human person is different one one to the other. Each other is individual. You have your your way to doing the things. The leader need to understand this and try to to motivate for each one do the best. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And for you, Tatiana, what is a leader? And have you ever seen a leader?
Yes, I totally agree with you. For me, leadership is the ability to guide a group and the ability to organize the team to achieve a goals. I never had I never have had a formal job as a leader, but at times I acted as a leader. For example, when I volunteered on some projects in environment projects, I actually and it's a big it was a big challenge with a team, but very important experience. Yes.
Yeah, it's so nice. Congratulations about your position in the voluntary. I think it's a good job, a good, not job, but a good actions, no? I congratulations about this.
Thank you.
So, Leandro said about the leader, it's to be backstage, maybe. Do you agree about this? Because sometimes when I think, in the first moment, when I think about the leadership, I think the leader have all knowledge. And it's not true, no. In my opinion, it's not necessary the leader know all things in the job. What do you think about this, Tatiana?
Yes, I think it's important learn about the goal and understand deeply the goal. I think it's very important. This started understand the goal before after. I think you can guide if you have the if you understand the goal, you can guide the group. Of course, there are others characteristic and others things that you need, but I think the first step is understand the goal and after guide the people and organize the team.
So nice. Thank you. Yeah. Leandro, do you believe that leadership can be learning or is a natural skills?
I believe in both. For me, I believe have personalities that is more have this by natural. For me, I don't know if I need to learn, but I believe it's possible learn to be a leadership with training, with technology, make courses or have training to doing your best as a leader. Yeah, if for me is a need to learn all the time, learn for long life. Yeah, being a leader because each project is different. Each one you need to understand the technology, follow the technology, follow the different ways of personality projects. Yeah, being a leader for me need to be in training, in trainment, learning all the time to do your best as a leader.
Yeah, I agree with you because, for example, I understand that. Well, I chose the subject because at the beginning of the month I took a course on leadership. So I thought it's would interesting bring this this subject, because maybe it's possible exchange experience. No, of course, no. In this moment, I understand that it's a leadership can be, of course, learning. But I understand if you have a natural ability, a natural characteristic, maybe it's easier, no, to be a leader. I understand like this, because I agree that it's possible to learn. If you don't have a specific characteristic, you to be you it's possible you'll be able learning this. And you, Tatiana, what do you think about? Do you think it's possible learning, or it's a
Yes.
natural skill?
No, I really think that the learnership we can learn. I really think that leadership can be learned. Of course, there are people who have facilities to learn, or who have learned with the life challenge. But I believe that everyone can be a good leader. I think there are tools. There are even who is shy, more shy. I think it's possible too. I think there are a lot of characters more important than this.
Yeah, I think when the people is shy, sometimes it's more challenging for them, no?
Yes,
Because
yes.
you need to put more motivating, more change maybe the mind, needed to practice more the conversation, for example.
Yes.
What is? And what is you in the other question you said about the key quality, different characteristics that define the effectively leader? What keys is this?
I think the main is the clear and organized communication. I think is the main thing. Other thing that for me it's important is the ability to prioritize the task and the goals, and understand the needs and the power of your team. I think it's important. These three characteristics: communication, prioritize, and know the team. I think it's important.
So nice. The communication, I think it's the mean.
Yeah.
No, because if the leader don't have this, if no one, if someone don't have the communication, it's a big problem. No, because
Yes.
nowadays I think it's the main the main quality for to in the relationship. No.
Yeah.
And you, Leandro, for you, what are the key quality or characteristics that define the effective leader?
Yeah, I agree with you, Bruna and Tatiana. Communication for me is one of the most important. Empathy too, because you need to understand the put you in the other place, the place of the other, to understand what will happen. You understand the strength and the weakness of your team, to handle with difficulties, because one will be better in something, the other will be better in the other. Yeah, I believe this capacity, ability to balance the situations, negotiation, negotiating conflicts. Yeah, because when we work in teams, we will have conflicts many times. You need to have this ability to negotiate. Yeah, that's it. In order to be organized, like these skills, but for me, communication capacity to be to negotiation, have negotiation capacity. I believe is better, the best.
Nice. And the other characteristic that I remember here is the emotional intelligence, no? Because you need too much this empathy, of course, but emotional intelligence for me, I study this. I think I took a course in the last year about this, and I love it too much because it's the moment you understand your emotion, and maybe sometimes, of course, it's possible to understand the needs of the other. So it's a great point, no? For the leader, it's helped a lot. I think it's helped me in the past, and now after the course, of course, I understand more, and take the importance in the emotion intelligence. That's it. And what are the challenge for you, Tatiana? What is the challenge of leading a remote or virtual team, and how can they be overcome? Do you work in and remote work? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I work in
Or
remote work. Sorry, what?
go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I work in a remote work, and I think the biggest challenge to a leader in this environment are the clear communication, of course, and the team engagement. Because in the presidential office, we have the random conversation in the office. In a face-to-face job, you can ask and explain in 2 seconds, very fast. I think it's easier to create a team spirit and understand the goals in no remote environment. And I think the leader can overcome these problems with a daily communication, with a team methodologies. I think is important to know about the news methodology, and use the online tools like Zoom, Google Meet, Kanban, and there are a lot others. Yes, I think it's this.
Nowadays, you are a leader or no?
No.
In your work, no. Today,
no. Today, no.
All right. And you, Leandro, what is the challenge to lead a remote team?
I agree with Tatiana. I believe when you're leader in presential or remote is different ability you need, because when you in presential is easy to see, to read the body, yeah, because body have communication. It's possible to understand if your colleague is sad or is happy or is drunk. And in the internet, online is not possible doing this, but you need different skills, I believe. A good leader on internet maybe will not be a good leader presential. It's different abilities, I believe. Yeah, but I agree is more because the body communication and interaction with people is different. Yeah, have a happy hour to understand, to be connected, make connection, make a network is different situations. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I believe
I agree.
communication is
About the communication again, no, because body language, it's very important, like Leandro said about this. And I think when we started after the pandemic, and during, of course, the pandemic, and I needed too much meeting in the Zoom, I have a problem because I think I'm I tried because I need to pay attention. I think in the meeting, in virtual meeting, I think it's more, how do we say this, desgastante in my mind. I need to more pay attention all the time. I need to control. I understand I need to control the other person because, oh, please open your camera. Oh, because I think it's different if you have an open camera or no. What else? That's it. I think it's difficult to control the team in remote form. No, it's more difficult when you compare, of course, in person. When you have in the person, maybe come on, let's go now, because everybody in the same moment in the same place. And when you have a remote team, maybe when you call virtual virtual meeting, okay, it's possible now. No, now I started other things. My son here in my, so it's complicated, I think it's a big challenge. But I understand, like Leandro said, the happy hours help us a lot, no? Because it the moment you have the more connection with the other and understand, in special, you understand the other, because when you understand the needs the other, it's easy. I think like it. So let's go to the next questions. What challenge did you face as a leader? If you haven't been a leader of your group yet, how do you imagine the professional life of a leader? Leandro, for you. Now you are a leader, no? Are you a leader now?
No,
Yeah,
no.
now, no.
But I
But when you are a leader, what challenge did you face? Do you remember?
I need to. I don't have a problem. Very difficult. It's more conflict, personal conflict, because I work with a team inside in the companies, the other companies, and sometimes have conflict. The leader needs to solve sometimes in negotiation with client, negotiation things, and sometimes need to negotiation to have the minimum quality of I don't know of work, necessities of your team. You need to. I have to take go. I don't know the word, but take the leadering. I don't know, and go to defend my team sometimes. Yeah. That's it, being leader. It's not only try to only manage it. Sometimes you need to defend your team because you have problems. It's not only doing work. You everybody need to be happy doing the thing that is doing. I don't
Yeah.
know if you
Okay,
understand.
yeah. And
Okay.
can you imagine how is today the professional life, your leader? Do you think it's so
I,
good, the professional life, your leader now?
I don't understand your question.
You have a leader today, no?
No, I'm not leader now.
No, you have.
If I have, no, I don't have a leader.
You don't have leader?
No,
No?
don't
All
have a leader.
right. But
I'm by
you
myself.
can imagine how can they how is the professional life?
Professional life,
The number five. How do you imagine the
number five.
professional life? The second part.
Of a leader.
Yeah, professional life
Um,
of the leader. Can you imagine?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't see the professional life of leader because I believe exists position that the leader will be will be good doing something in the other company. Sometimes will not be good with as a leader, as a manager. But for me, it don't work. But I know people that is manager, but being manager is not being a leader. It's a position, but not don't have ability to doing this. It's only a position because have time working with this. Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know how answer this question.
Okay, no problem.
That's it.
So, and for you, Tatiana, what challenge did you face as a leader?
I think the leader sometimes need to learn to work under pressure, because the main responsibility usually is in the hands of the leader. For example, in my company, when I work, the PM, the product manager, needs to deal with pressure from the customers, from the CEO, from the leaders, from the team. I think there are pressure for all sides. Yes, I think it's
Yeah. So nice. But do you have a problem with delegate activity for your employee?
delegate. Delegate.
Delegate.
Yes, I think the ability to delegate is important. Yes, essential to a leader grow, but I think it's difficult sometimes to delegate. I think it's important to delegate because show the trust, show that the leader trusts in your team. I think it's important to trust. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think about the delegate because I have a big problem with this. But I understand that's my problem, my personal problem, no? Because if I'm a leader, but it's impossible delegate the activity, I have the all service with me and I needed to do all things. No, it's impossible because I have the team to help me, no, to achieve the specific goals. So I understand that it's a challenge for my personality and I need to work it a lot all the time and to trust, like you said, to trust with other, because if you don't trust, you don't delegate and you have to do anything, so you have a problem. So that's it. And when I think about the professional life of a leader, I think it's so overwhelmed, sobrecarregada, because I understand that you worry about all things. You worry about the I'm in my position when when I was a leader, I worry about the personal life, the my employees. I think I worry about the achieve, how to achieve the goals. I worry about so and bring this to my home all the time. So I work in my time in the work in the my I work in the office and bring work to my home. So it's not so good. So I don't know if you agree with me, because it's sometimes it's different. It is difficult to separate my life from my professional life and my personal life. And for you, Leandro, it's easy for you to separate the professional life to personal life.
Yeah, I needed to learn how many have this ability to disconnect it for a problem, because I worked with mobile phone and all the time. Maybe sometimes your time of rest and receive a message, receive a call of a problem that you need to solve, because that's you're connected with a problem for a long period. I know you said this feeling, but it's not easy. You need to learn this disconnect from problem. It's connected, as I said, about emotional manager, emotional. I forgot the word. Emotional. I don't remember the name. That's it. I believe intelligence, emotional intelligence. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So nice. And you, Tatiana, it's easy for you separate the professional life and the personal life?
I think sometimes it's hard, and I think when you are leader, it's harder than when you don't when you aren't a leader, because you have a company goal in your hands. I think it's a big responsibility. It's hard to separate. For me, it's hard.
Yeah, and especially, I don't know for you all, but in the special nowadays, because you have the WhatsApp, and yeah, I understand that my WhatsApp, it's mine, and it's my it's the moment that I see the message or know if I want, maybe, but in the moment that you share your number, and the other, it's possible the other send a message for you and you receive, okay, you now don't you have time to work all the time to work, because my boss send me message all the time, in the morning, at the night. So sometimes he respect this, but sometimes they send, it's okay. In my mind, okay, I needed to do this now, but my time, the work is finished. But I think all the time you work, and the professional life and the personal life mistake all the time. That's it. So let's go to the next questions. I think it's very interesting this, because talk about the new experience. What are the common mistake or pitfalls, armadillas, that the new or inexperienced leader should avoid? Can you help me, Tatiana, to give advice for the new or inexperienced leader?
Yes, I think it's important to take care of the ego, yes, ego, because the leader will often be a reference and guide for many people. I think it's easy for the leader to feel so important and ignore other opinions or other ways to follow the goal. I think it's important see the other people, empathy. Yes.
Yeah, so nice. The ego is a big problem for everybody,
Yes.
I agree with you. So Leandro, and for you, give you advice for a new leader.
Listening your colleagues, I believe, and I don't know, I don't have advice, because depend. I guess more listen each other, and try to solve the problems of your client, of your company. I believe this is being a good leader, being solve problems of situations. Yeah, that's it. Try to understand. Don't be like Tatiana says. Ego is terrible with new leaders. Egos, because need to show is know about everything. Is try to try to show is the best because this is chosen for being a leader. It's problem, yeah. But that's it. My goals. Try to understand the others, the situations, and the strongs of your team. Yeah, because if you know the strongs of each one, you can manage situations, input, and delegate the personnel. It's more have more ability to doing some task, specific task. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I agree. So I think it's very important when you are new leader. I think it's very important to listen. You said, Leandro, because it's more important to listen to have a good communication. Because if you understand what are the top the employees, how do you say liderados? I don't know. But if you listen the needs of the employees, I think it's your communication with them, it's better. And what else? About the communication, of course, I think it's very, very, very important. And the other hand, to delegate. Sometimes the new leaders don't know a specific tasks, but I understand it's possible to delegate because you not necessarily like I said, not necessarily all subject about the team, but you need to know to guide the team to achieve the goals. I think the function the leader is this is to guide the team, no? That's it. The other questions, do you believe, I think the number 8, do you believe that different communication styles increase leadership effectiveness and why? Because have a different communication, no? Different communication styles. For example, sometimes I need to be more strict. Sometimes I need to use more emotion. I need to, or else. What do you think about, Tatiana? Do you believe that different increase leadership or no?
Yeah, yes, I believe it. How we talk it, the communication is a power, and I think the different communications complement your communication. For example, when you write clear, and you write clear, you speak clear, there are more tools to the team understand what you would like say. Yes.
All right. And you, Leandro, what do you think about? What do you believe?
I forgot the question.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Okay, communication styles. Styles. You need to adapt your communications for personalities and situation. Yeah. Sometimes the team don't understand what you need to do. You need to be more with more rigor. Yeah, put more strong to doing this. Don't have time. You need to do it. Have a communication more effectively. Depends the situation, the place that you need. If it totally friendly, maybe have a situation that you need to put to remember your team that you are working. Have different kinds of communication, I believe. Don't be arrogant. Yeah, is important, but sometimes you need to take it take the I don't know, as hedges. You need to put the situation to work good. You understand, receive feedbacks, understand what is happened with your team.
Yeah, it's common
That's it.
to receive feedback of your boss.
Yeah, it's common. It's common,
common.
receive feedback. The leader, I believe it's not good when don't ignore feedback. I know I have many leaders that ignore feedback of employees. Is kind of negligence of situation, and bad things happen. Yeah, because it's important. Don't negligence in a small problem. Sometimes you need to pay attention. Feedback is important.
Yeah. And you, Tatiana, your boss gave you feedbacks or no?
Yes, each 3 months, each 3 months, he give me a feedback about the last 3 months.
And do you like this feedback? It's so good.
Yes.
It's a positive feedback, or sometimes you think, oh my God, it's a negative feedback.
No, for me, it's very important because sometimes we have insecurities about our work, and it's important a guide for a guide, people who say for us the next steps or the yes, I think it's important. For me, it's very important, the feedback.
Yes, that's it. I think it's very important. I love to receive feedbacks because it's the moment because I do my best, of course, all the time. I try to do my best, but when I receive the feedback, Bruna, do you need to improve more in this situation? So okay, I stopped and think more about it. No, it's the moment you improve more. I love to receive the feedbacks too. About the communication styles, I think you need to you have different communication, especially when you have a different, of course, employees. Of course, all person is different. But when you have a different knowledge about the subject, for example, the junior, the senior, and you need to change the communication with this person, because if you have a junior, you have maybe a specific communication, specific style, because sometimes you need to be more strict with them because they don't know all things, and maybe it's younger. And for the other hand, the senior have more experience. Maybe the communication, you need to change the communication style, no? Or you think about, Leandro, do you agree about this or no? Do you think not the knowledge the person have don't influence the communication?
Sometimes the I believe the junior is different. The expectative of the senior. Sometimes the senior need to remember that was a junior. Yeah, don't be arrogant. It puts the communication for the other understand. I believe this you said. It's different. It's different communication because I believe communication is not what you said. You say it. It's what the other understood. Yeah, what is the other understood. That this is communication, because sometimes the most the senior said something that in your mind, the other knows how to do it. You need to teach something. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it. So I agree with you. And I think you said about the communication, understand tudo. Sometimes I think it's not what you talk, but how do you talk? No, sometimes it's more important. How do you talk than what do you talk? So only you all, Rosalia, Sandro, Bel, welcome aboard. And how was the conversation, Bel, for you?
Was amazing conversation. I learned a lot with Rosalia and Sandro and Alissa. Was a good opportunity to change or share experience. Yeah.
All right. And you, Sandro, how was the conversation? Can you resume the conversation in the other room, please?
Sure. It was awesome to share the ideas with the girls. They have an amazing concept about leadership. I learned a lot, and I think the main point, I kind of summarizing the point, there is a great difference between leader and boss. A good leader is a good listener. They understand the team members and work in the best way to achieve a goal. I think for me, that was the great point of this conversation, and also it's possible to become a great leader. And especially in my case, I was not born as a leader, natural leader, but I developed this skill, and everybody can develop it as well.
All right. For you, Alice, do you think the leader is a natural skills or it's possible to develop? The number, let me see the number two. The number two, do you believe that the leader can be learning or is a natural skills?
I believe in both. I think the people who are the born know who use the gift and some who need to learn how to use it.
Right. So nice. Thank you. So nice, guys. Thank you so much for this conversation. Thank Tatiana, Leandro, Rosalia, Sandro, Bel, and Alissa. Come again the next Friday, please. It's so much when you have a lot of person like this. So see you soon. And I share with you the survey, please. Answer lá. And that's it. See you soon and have a great weekend. All right.
For you too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.